Hey guys, how's it going? Good to talk to you guys. I'm happy to be here sharing with my friend John, awesome sponsor and key resource. And John is going to help us feel less annoyed about one of the most annoying things that happens to us that make us feel like Mr. Grumbly when our hand pieces break. It's like when I was a kid and I wanted to be a sword fighter, Luke Skywalker. It's like when your lightsaber breaks. How can you make that perfect 6-degree tapered prep like Schillingberg himself without your handpiece? So welcome, John. Share with us what you do and how you help dentists.
Sure. Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me to the Nachos group. And before we get started, I do need to have a quick snack.
Nice. I like that, John. I got multiple bags here. I have a big bag. It's like the nesting dolls of bags. Thanks.
Yeah, we have bags here too. We're a big fan.
Nice.
So anyway, my name is John Sisti. My company is the Dentist Choice, and we are a handpiece repair service in Yardley, Pennsylvania. And what we do is we repair lots of dental handpieces. We've been in business for 22 years, and we service over 350 dental professionals in the Delaware Valley, all of Philadelphia, Bucks, Montgomery, parts of New Jersey. I have prior to doing this, I had a very long experience as a degreed engineer. And I made this transition and took over the business from a very dear friend, Alex Igdalski.
And John, I want to pause you, but everyone needs a John in their phone, and my team who's here can share your contact information, 215-432-3556, 215-432-3556. And why I say your number is because when this happens, you do have to phone a friend, and it's John Sisti at thedentistchoice.com. But what I wanted to share with you is you're like the plumber of the dental world. Like, everyone needs a good plumber because you don't know when you need them, but you need them. And with you, sometimes, your 4 hand pieces can go down in 1 week. Share with us, when a dentist has a hand piece go down, how do they contact you? What do you do? You stop and pick it up? Do they ship it? Break that down for us.
Absolutely. So we have a couple different avenues for that. We do pick up and deliver to a lot of our dentists personally. They contact me. The best way is by phone, again, at the number Paul gave. We also provide to all of our customers, when we return the handpiece, it's returned in a mailing box that's pre-labeled and prepaid. So if they hold on to that box, when they're ready, they can either seal it up and mail it to us.
Nice.
Or we have a courier service that's by the name of Route Messenger, that in addition to servicing us, they're very large provider for dental labs, transporting things back and forth from labs to dentist office. So they know this industry very, very well. So you call us up.
I appreciate you just sharing that, John. Break this down for me too. And I pride myself on knowing a lot of costs inside a dental office, but this is one that I'm not that familiar with. Your handpiece breaks. What's the typical cost to repair a handpiece?
For a typical high-speed handpiece, it's typically about $200. Gotcha. For a turbine, bearings, O-rings, a complete rebuild. There are occasions where we'll only replace the bearings, and a lot of folks won't do that, but we will, and that's about $100 is a typical cost for a high-speed repair.
So I feel kind of, you're like, I have my great sales director, we're sports fans, and The Natural was a movie, and his baseball bat. And I have a feeling that, dentists like to hold on to hand pieces for years, not just because, of the cost, but they get very used to their hand piece, just like a baseball player in their bat. What are some basic maintenance tips you could share with us?
Okay, so one of the most important things is lubrication of the handpiece. And I always recommend that you follow the manufacturer's instructions, but typically you want to lubricate it before it goes into sterilization.
Gotcha.
And then when you remove it from the autoclave, you want to lubricate it again, run it for about 15 seconds to expel any of the excess oil. And that's the basic fundamental lubrication procedure. Another thing that we see in some offices is that we get a lot of questions about should we put a burr in or not when we're putting it in a sterilization. You do not want to have a burr a blank burr, any kind of burr in the handpiece when you place it in there. Okay.
That's a great tip. So no burr in the handpiece for sterilization.
Right. And what happens is that allows any dirt or debris to be expelled through the chuck during the sterilization process, as you got heat and steam going on. And also, if you leave that burr in there, that metal can expand at a different rate than the chuck, which you don't want to have happen. So no burr in when you sterilize. The other thing that's very, very critical is when you remove that handpiece from the sterilization process, is to let it cool down naturally to room temperature. Gotcha. I have been to several offices, believe it or not, where they were having excessive failures. And I went and visited this 2 or 3 offices locally, and I asked them if they ever took that warm or hot handpiece and ran it under cold water because the doctor was in need or in a hurry of it. And they said, oh yeah, we do that a lot. The worst thing you could possibly do to a handpiece.
Gotcha. So do
it's
not
like putting a glass plate.
I'm learning a lot of things I wish I learned in dental school, John. So do not put a burr in to sterilize, and do not run it under cold water when it's hot.
Right. If you imagine if you took a plate and put it in a 400-degree oven, a glass dish, took it out after 20 minutes and then ran it under cold water, it's going to crack. And that's what will happen to the bearings in the handpiece. So that's a big no-no.
Gotcha. These are great tips. So if our community, you know, our Dental Nachos community, Dental Nacho Spring community saying, I want to work with John, I want to have him in my virtual Rolodex, share with us again how they reach out to you.
Sure. You can reach me via phone at 215-432-3556. My email address is johnsisti at thedentistchoice.com. And we also have a website, thedentistchoicepa.com. You can go to our website and look at things. And feel free to contact me anytime you like with questions. If you have something on your mind, we're always available to take those calls and share information.
Awesome, John. You're one of the most JBN people and sponsors I know, just be honest. But I do want to share, you're a good business person, and I know it comes from being a genuine place, but it's okay to be genuine and also connect with clients, because last year we were cleaning up our table at the Valley Forge Dental Conference with Ariel and my team, and you said, hey guys, come on over here. I have this to give to you as a souvenir gift. And do you remember what you gave to us?
I think I gave you guys a couple bottles of wine.
A couple bottles of wine, real parenting medicine. So
really
I think,
real good wine.
Smart move to connect with your dentist. Thanks for being so JBN. If you need to reach us for any reason, you can at salsa@dentalnachos.com and this number. John, stay on with me, but thanks for sharing with our community.
Sure.
We're gonna connect people to you, and you're doing an awesome job out there.
Paul, one last thing I'd like to do. I have a card here. I don't know how well they're going to be able to see it.
Gotcha.
But anybody that's a new customer that would like to do work with us, again, 350 offices work with us. This is for new customers. One high-speed repair at 50% off. That's worth about $100.
Nice.
Anybody new or existing that mentioned that they are part of the Nachos community, we'll provide a 10% discount for any of their repairs.
My dentist language, they love a good deal. So 10% off for existing customers. Just mention Dr. Nacho is super handsome. And then new customers, 50% off. Just mention that Dr. Nacho is the best. They just make sure they say those things. Okay, John?
If they don't say that, there's no discount.
Oh, that's great. Thanks, John. Ariel's going to come on and say bye, and I'll talk to you soon.
Sure.
Okay, everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday, and be sure to reach out John if you are interested in taking advantage of his awesome offers that he have. Have a great
Ariel,
day.
one last thing. One of the big things that our customers love about our service is our turnaround time. I don't want to forget to mention that.
Okay.
We turn around high-speed handpieces in 24 to 48 hours.
That's awesome.
I don't know of anybody in the industry that's quicker than us. We stock about $50,000 in parts in-house, and our corporate headquarters in Irvine, California, keeps $500,000 in inventory on hand. So that's 2 days away from me anytime we need it. So thank you very much, and glad to be part of the Nacho community.
We're glad to have you. All right, everyone. Have a great day.
Okay, bye-bye.